Artillery.
Hear ye. Welcome back to FFFC vlog. Thanks for all the feedback on volume 1. And after 6 days of posts, I got 30 views. I am elated. I'm looking to double that after dropping vlog volume number 2. So today we'll be looking at review a few of the games from last weekend, doing a preview for a few upcoming games, delving into our fantasy league, and also looking at predictions from Mr. Tate. So let's get going. Who was affected by the international break? Not Liverpool. They carried on where they left off with a commanding victory over Newcastle. Mo and Manny are BFF again, and Klopp is punching the air out of the stadium. All is rosy at Anfield. Roberto Firmino is their best player, as he improves the team 10 times more than any other player. This man's transitional play is immense. The Samba style is ridiculous, creating goals for anyone who wants one, and gives them double digit in goals every season. The team has a 100% record, 5 wins in as many games. Catch them if you can. Norwich who? Who you say? Norwich will say officer. Them grab the boss goal bag and run a Canaries Road. When we go look for the one named Pookie, him take one of the goal for himself and give him friend one. The third one just vanish. That was a report given by Stones and Otamendi to Inspector Adams. Manchester City was shocked by the resilience of the Norwich players, and their fans were loud. Norwich had at least 8 players on the injured table, but you wouldn't know. Some teams in the league can learn from them how to play with heart. Pundits say Pep got the selection wrong by not playing De Bruyne. What are they talking about? Last season, this man missed 10 games and they still won the league. I have been saying from day one, when Laporte got injured, they will be in trouble. He corrects the mistakes of all the defenders. Stones and Otamendi are Socrates and Louise in disguise. They can't even stop a bird from flying out of a locked cage. You hear what I say? They can't stop a bird from flying out of a locked cage. Those are not the stats we want to see. First in those categories, no, not us Arsenal. My Arsenal, my beloved Arsenal. Us Arsenal fans, faith is stronger than ever. Our season will surprise many, as the team will be a dominant force starting this weekend. There was a slight setback last week as we relinquished a 2-goal lead against a team that was bottom of the league with 1 dege point. The first half saw Arsenal cruising. In the second half, it was an Arsenal imposter that showed up. It was a shaky performance and the team looked a shadow of themselves, conceding shots left, right and center as the defense was non-existent. Thank God for Leno, who single-handedly won us a point once again. Good teams do have bad days, so we move on to the next game. Spurs and Chelsea had impressive wins against Crystal Palace and Wolves respectively. Talking about Chelsea, this coming Sunday, Super Sunday. They host the mighty Reds, Liverpool. The Chelsea Twins have been chatting a lot of smack after beating Wolves 5-2, and Father Abrahams, aka Gatling Gun, scored a hat-trick. Words like easy killings. The blue camp looking towards the next scalp. Clock dead. These Chelsea fans have been visiting the marijuana shop regularly, clearly smoking something. Who in that team can stop Henderson, Robertson, and Alexander Arnold? If I mention any other names, it would be disrespectful to Liverpool. My prediction is an easy 3-0 win for the Reds. Now Spurs. Since the transfer window closed, Poch have been longing up his lips on the players, gesticulating like a puppet on a string when they make mistakes or miss a goal. The window reopens in 4 months, so he better settle himself. Leicester versus Spurs will be a goal fest. Over the last 3 seasons, this matchup averages 4 goals per game. Get your coffee ready or light up your coal pot. We're in for a treat. Just as I predicted, I4 Change retains top spot, but only by 4 points. And it is Gunner Town that has put a dent in the lead. I4 Change registered 35 points, and not surprisingly, the main players, Salah, Mane, and Aguero, accounted for 36 of those points. Aguero still had the captain chip installed, but will need a patch as he only scored 1 goal. Or the manager will need to consider uninstalling the app and seek a new carrier. The team is in a strong position and require minor tweak, so no worries there. The manager of Gunner Town, who is an Arsenal fan, was smart to make Mane captain and got 30 points from that move. Even with 70 points, the team still had 17 points on the bench, so injuries would not affect the performance. Sterling and Vardy underperform, so they will be expected to be on a rampage and deliver the points in the next round. It will be interesting to see the lineup for I4 Change and Gunner Town this weekend. Still too close to predict who will be the leader after game week 6. We will just enjoy the battle. What a competition we are having between Level 13 FC and TDKJ Natty. The former is determined to hold on to the lead, but could this become a 3-horse race? I will explain later. Level 13 FC managed to maintain the 9 points lead, but could be looking up at Natty after this weekend. The reason being is that Lacazette is still injured and Mason Mount is doubtful. The manager will need the real Dele Alli to show up. TDKJ Natty is still without Pogba and Martial. However, scored the second most points last week. It is my belief that this is a weekend that they claim top spot and remind everyone that they are the champs. I mentioned earlier that this could be a 3-horse race. People, the MVP of fantasy football for the last 3 seasons, none other than Adrian Bailey, is leading a team called the Fantastic 15 up the table. 61 points last week, the most by any team, is currently 3rd. All I will say is, watch out. It's now time for predictions from Mr. Tate. His results over the last 2 rounds have been poor. He has been recording less than 50% accurate, so he is maintaining a grade D. Let's see if he can improve on this weekend and next weekend. If no improvement, then out the door he goes. So let's have a look at his predictions. We have come to the end of this week's vlog. Thanks for watching. It was a pleasure doing this. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to doing many more. 3 things I ask you to do for me. 1, if you like it, please put a tick on the like button. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Whether you like the video or not, please leave your comments. And share this video with any of your friends or family who you think may like it, who are interested in football. Please share this video with them. Thanks again and happy football weekend.